This is my top 5 go-to movies. Let's get into it. First off, Back to the Future. This movie is so good. It never gets old to me. I watch this movie at least twice a year probably, and it's just a classic. It's timeless. Okay, maybe a poor choice of words, but it's just good.
Oh, this is heavy.
Marty McFly, Doc Brown. What better duo do you need? I could watch this movie every night for the rest of my life and I would die a very happy man. Now obviously you got Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. I like them all, to be honest with you. Now, 1 is obviously a little bit better. That's the preferred choice. That's the first one. But they're all solid movies in my opinion. Coming in at number 2, we have Holes.
You better get down here. I think we got something.
And by the way, I'm not ranking these movies based off, best 1 through 5 or whatever. They're all together. Holes is one of those movies as a kid I remember watching on Disney Channel. And it was so good because I was probably around 7 or 8 at the time and I was going through a cowboy phase. And I felt like this was the perfect movie of like young kid adventure meets cowboy. And I loved it. Although Madame Zeroni did give me nightmares as a kid. I can remember being pretty freaked out by her laughing scene and everything. That was scary for a little Andrew.
You and your family will be cursed for always and eternity.
Also, biggest plot twist to that movie was that Stanley Jonas, spelled backwards, is Stanley Jonas. Now this next one might be a little bit of a hot take, I guess. I don't know. That's going to be National Treasure.
I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
I know some people are not like a Nicolas Cage fan or whatever. I think as an actor, he is solid. Like I've seen not everything he's been in, but a lot, and it's always just so good. And National Treasure is no exception. I think National Treasure is better than Indiana Jones. And this is coming from someone who has never seen Indiana Jones, so I feel like I have a valid reason to compare the two. I'm a big end of the world apocalypse type movie guy. The Day After Tomorrow.
What's happening?
Is so good. It's an older movie, but I feel like it has stood the test of time. I watched it a while back. It didn't come across as like cheesy, and the effects and everything and the editing in it wasn't really that bad. And maybe it's because like movies in that category, there are just not a lot of them to find that are good. Once you do find one, it's just, it's solid. I watched that movie like twice within a span of about 3 months. I forgot how good it was, and so I rewatched it like a month later. Okay, the last one on this list, and I know not everyone loves horror movies, but I'm gonna say It. The remake they did a few years ago. Normally when I watch a horror movie, I watch it one time, I'm done. There's like no need to go back and rewatch it because you kind of know what's going to happen and it just kind of loses the effect, right? But It, in my opinion, is just one of those movies that I can actually rewatch even though I know what's going to happen. It's just creative and kind of strange. Now, an honorable mention to go on this list is Home Alone.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
I would say that it does not even have to be Christmas time for you to watch Home Alone and enjoy it. You could watch it in the summer with it being 90 degrees, or you could watch it at Christmas time when there's snow on the ground, and it's still going to be a great movie. It does not matter. This is and probably will always be my favorite Christmas movie. That is it. That's my top 5 go-to movies that I probably watch at least once every year. So drop a comment down below. Let me know yours. We'll see you in the next one.